as like Buff Knuckles.
Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom, thank you. Or like the infinite jump thing with Knuckles.
What?
Bandana?
Bandana Knuckles.
Yeah, he's wearing a bandana.
Bandages?
He's wearing a bandana around his neck.
Oh, Sonic.
Oh, yeah, he sure was. Wait, was that Tails?
Why would
No,
we
that was
remember
Sonic.
that of all things?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why would you not? Why would you go Buff Knuckles?
That was the first thing I thought of. Sorry.
You thought of such a non-descriptor. We went bandana. What? I legit.
Threw
I
us
couldn't
all
even
for a
connect
fucking
it.
loop there.
I just went, hey, main character. Hey, he's actually wearing clothes. The main thing being a bandana. That was my thought process.
Y'all know what? When you look up Bandana Sonic, he comes up.
Yeah, fuckers.
All right, look up Buff Knuckles.
Well, of course that's gonna come up. That's the only Buff Knuckles in existence.
I should have turned safe search on. I'll tell you that for sure.
How did you recognize all the times you were like Dragon Ball shipping? Wait, hold on. Safe search. But Buff Knuckles, you just went, oh, this is gonna be wholesome content. I'm just saying, try it.
Gavin.
No.
Why would I try it when I would prefer to go there?
So
if I go to a high quality steakhouse, I'm gonna go, yeah, I'm gonna try something that I may or may not like, or do I want to get something that I will like?
Okay.
And I will walk out with my belly full and satisfied.
When did you feel the I'm never trying anything new again?
Oh, like 3 years ago.
What the?
Wow.
Where I was just like, I'm done.
I will never have that feeling in my life.
Never.
Like, why? We're old enough to be like, yo, I've tried a whole lot of things. I know what I did, and I know what I don't did.
I've tried.
What's the point of trying stuff when I can have stuff that I might actually like? I know what I like, and I'm
DA, how old are you?
thing that I like.
DA, how old are you?
Wasting my time.
But everything
my
we've
money
tried,
and all that stuff.
But everything we've tried maybe 7% of the stuff that's out there.
Not even close. Not even that.
Absolutely, and guess what? I'm gonna be eating for the rest of my life. 7% of stuff. If Doritos go out of business, guess what? That's the end of my tortilla dream.
Oh my god. He's in his mid-30s,
It's
Ralph.
over.
Like, I don't think that number matters. He's in his early to mid-30s. And that is nowhere near the point where you should think these
I've
thoughts.
tried a lot of
Yeah, I can understand if you 50, 60. You like, I've lived life, I'm done.
You have not lived life
I'm
in
gonna
your
eat.
30s.
Go hyperbolic like that.
You have not lived life at your 30s. I'm sorry.
Like, have you been outside the country
Oh
before?
yeah, I just gotta start eating everything. Oh, give me that squid.
Have you
give me
been-
that bat guano.
Calamari's amazing, first of
Calamari's
all.
good shit.
Have you been
Well,
outside
I'll
the country
never
before?
know.
Good shit.
Have you been outside
I'll
the country?
never know.
Have you been outside the country before?
No, I have not.
Holy shit. You have not had legitimate foreign food of anything, and you're just done.
And guess what? Unless we go to Japan, which we're planning, I never will. And guess what I'm doing when I go to Japan? Hey, look at that McDonald's right there.
You
What do
are
I recognize?
insane.
No way.
You are.
No, dude, every time
I don't
go-
like stuff. What happened last meetup where you go, yeah, we're going to ramen. I went, I don't know. Because what would I get when I go to the ramen? Just some plain ramen with a little bit of chicken and broccoli in it. And guess what? I can make that at home. Y'all getting eggs and pepper and, oh,
Yeah, it's
what's this
delicious
noodle? Okay, that's fine. I'll never know.
a spicy
Because I know
pork
what
pie.
I like. And guess what? If I don't like it, I'm stuck there with a motherfucking meatball sub with eggs on it. Throwing that away.
No, I ate it. Don't play with me. I'm not wasting food. But
is
every time I go out,
Sandwich with eggs on it. Hold on. I want to process that one. Meatball sandwich with eggs on it. Where did
meatball
that?
sub with eggs. I was thinking
What?
of a breakfast pizza, but in sandwich form with meatballs, and it didn't work. That's it.
Oh, yeah, we
And
talked
no
about
story.
this before.
And no story. Every time I go out of state for a tournament, I always go, what's the local place people go to? What's a food I haven't tried? Let me go there. I'm not going to go, hey, there go to Wendy's. Let me go to the Wendy's.
Food I
went
haven't
to
tried.
You went to Texas and you didn't try anything remotely Texan?
Like what?
Barbecue.
Barbecue. Texas barbecue.
I've had barbecue.
Oh my Jesus. You went to Texas and I went to
I went to
Tennessee.
Texas for a con.
Yes.
Guess what I'm doing all day? I'm in line. And guess when I'm out of line? 9 o'clock. And what I'm going to do and walk my balls over 2 miles up to a barbecue shop? Or am I going to go up the street to McDonald's?
This is
You cut me in on autograph time. And we don't do that here.
You are a monster, yo. The first place I went in Tennessee was a barbecue place.
BG?
Then I tried a local pizzeria down there. In Chicago,
That's
saying,
great.
BG. I beg you, go to Japan. Leave his ass here.
He doesn't deserve it.
He doesn't.
He doesn't deserve the culture.
Hey, where's BG? Oh, he went to Japan.
And just bring back as much fucking Japanese food as possible and just stock your damn house. Anything he buys, throw
Take
in the
away
trash.
the couch,
You will
everything.
try this.
Hot as wallet, hot as phone. Hey, what you eating today, DA?
He'll probably just walk to
up the street, go to that.
Yeah, he's
Taco
he's fucking Flash. Oh my
Dude,
god.
it's
Okay, we
disgusting.
need we'll be on this all damn day. We need to
Yes, you are.
correct. Quit speaking in the third person.
When did you become right? When did you say a right thing? I'm going to Japan to eat McDonald's. Though they do have some weird sandwiches over there that might be worth it.
But he won't try them.
No. Hold on. Japanese McDonald's.
No. I'm not saying I'm not trying to like a new Doritos flavor, but things that I have not tried, like oysters, lobster, crab, I'm never gonna try that crap. But if it
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 248. This is where we can't talk about
Triton. That is Mike's fault.
I'll take that.
You mark it down.
Talking a little bit about Smash. But this is the podcast where we all want to talk about something, but won't.
No, I refuse to speak spoilery.
Oh,
you know what? If you put
agreed.
it in the on the video itself, I don't mind saying some stuff and just letting people know that we're done talking about it. But other than that, I'm not gonna
we're
talk
just gonna give our thoughts, not spoilers, just thoughts, general thoughts.
It
Next
is
week.
the third.
Next week.
It is the third best Spider-Man movie, and people got really mad that I said that
Really?
because they are so consumed by the hype of it that it's just like, how dare you say this is anything but top 2?
Oh.
It was a good movie.
Okay.
It is the third best.
I forget who. Was it Hawaka?
You want me to go? In my opinion, I don't give a.
No, Hawaka said he had a friend who rated it at a 4 out of 10 during the Smash stream.
that's much.
Yeah.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Triton, no, Ralph is not here. Hey, Ezra.
And I'm glad you're reading Fire Force and suffering through it like the rest of us.
He was reading it during the Smash stream and he was just venting the whole damn time.
It's not a good manga, dude. It's death incarnate.
I probably have to reread it just because, again, like I don't actively like hate on things as much as you guys, but like I remember having like no strong thoughts while reading it.
That's the problem. That's the reason we started hating Jinbei, or at least I did, because I didn't feel anything for the guy.
I got you.
I didn't like
why
him.
I should not feel anything is my goodness, those film reds, the designs came out and there's just Jinbei. I'm like, this does not feel right.
This will be the first movie where he's actively on the crew, isn't it?
Yep. Awful. And he don't fit. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all having fun with him. I know y'all like him. He don't fit.
But Ship Cat, or what is he? Helmsman. Ship Helmsman
Yeah, we've had 9 of them before him, so
But official, he's official helmsman.
wow, that's a title we needed.
Yes. I mean, who's gonna
Did
pilot
you
the
see the
ship?
designs, BG?
No.
Obviously not those 8 other people that never had the official title.
Some were good, some were great. And then, okay, so first off, let me just show you Jinbei.
What's the difference? He's got a collar.
It's a big. Look at Brooke. Look at my man.
Okay, the hoodie is hitting.
Robbins is good.
Okay.
I like Frankie's because it's big robot over design. Chopper is Chopper. Sanji's fine. Usopp.
Yeah, they should
For
have
me,
did
just
that.
kiss. And that's what I need. Nami looks cool. Zoro's fine, and Luffy's fine.
Okay. Yeah, they killed it with
Yeah,
Usopp.
but
They shouldn't.
and then here's just Jinbei, and he looks awful. And it's not just even my Jinbei hate. It's just this big dumb robe and like a title belt. This seems more like a Frankie thing than anything. This doesn't look good,
Says
Wrong.
man. This is just actively detracting from the Straw Hats.
Are they
I'd rather
stronger?
have nothing.
Are they stronger now?
Yes.
Is that all? Is that
The biggest
everything?
and the strongest.
Biggest and strongest. What's the problem? Yeah, why aren't you jizzing every time he appears on screen? Dude, were you on the One Piece Reddit when they were doing the eliminate the coolest character? And Jinbei was like top 6? Why is Shanks top 6? He ain't did. He ain't doing.
Shanks cool. Shanks cool.
I'm good with Shanks, but it's just like Eda when he hit that top 10 pole, and I was like, yo, why is he here?
I mean, for the things that he has done, if you think about Shanks, you can be like, yeah, Shanks rocking up to the war. Shanks walking up on Whitebeard's
this is
ship,
good.
and then it's just cracking around him with his hockey, and they're just like, all the weak people go under deck or else you dead. That stuff. What you think about with Shanks, it's amazing moments. And so if all you got is amazing moments, you go, yeah, Shanks is great. That's what it is.
Triton, part of the reason he's reading Fire Force is so we can start doing revisiteds on him. Because it is not hitting.
Actually, you know what? I'll give it a good reread over the holidays. Then we can do it because reasons on it.
You can try, Mike.
Oh, I'll do it. Again, I don't have as strong of feelings, so I will just very neutrally just go
Dude.
through it.
Neutral is a problem.
Sure. It just doesn't bother me as much.
Neutral bothers me more than being mad about something.
Exactly. I'd rather it be bad than it be boring.
Mike, would you rather play through a bad 8-hour game or a nothing 8-hour game?
Nothing.
Wow, unbelievable. I'd rather go, holy, this is
You have
horrible.
stuff to talk about with the bad 8-hour game.
Yeah,
You can
but-
find enjoyment in its horribleness.
But I've played nothing games where I've still found some enjoyment here and there too.
Like what?
But like when I think a bad game, I think like glitchy, unplayable.
Like what?
It's a problem. I don't play very many bad games.
No, not bad games. Nothing games that you enjoyed.
The Final Fantasy game with Final Fantasy VII game with Vincent, the Dirge of Cerberus.
Dirge of Cerberus or
Yeah.
whatever. I've never played it, so I can't really.
Yeah.
speak
Overall,
too much on
nothing
it.
game. But I found some enjoyment in the gameplay and what have you. Overall, the story means nothing, and it's there.
Glitchy games are funny to talk about.
It depends on how glitchy and what the glitches are. Like, yeah, like there are games that I think could swing so bad, like, DA Circle. Swing so bad it goes into good, but, like, I feel like a lot of those games are few and far between. The one game that I can think of off the top of my head is Sonic Boom, where there's just a glitch where it's just like, you can just beat the game in, like, a half hour by
Okay, Mike,
infinite
would you
knuckles
rather
jumping
play-
away.
Would you rather play Sonic Boom or Dirge of Cerberus right now?
Probably Dirge Cerberus.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't get that. I need something. I cannot walk down a sidewalk. Either give me a hill or give me a valley.
All right. All right. So, not a whole lot of news this week, because most of it was dominated by Spider-Man, for good reason.
Oh, dude, there's some dude on Twitter that's just, I'm not Twitter, but Reddit, just giving spoilers in comments.
God, what
He made a whole new account, and he's just going through videos. Going through threads and going, yeah. The last time I found something unexpected was when Spider-Man spoilers.
That's exactly what I was worried about on Twitter since Wednesday.
They've been good on Twitter and they've been good on Facebook.
No, exactly. But I was worried, just like, hey, everybody, trans right. Oh, trans rights, all right. I got you. Spider-Man spoilers.
I didn't really look too
You know who
far
else
into
deserves rights? Spider-Man spoilers.
I didn't really look too far into comments, so I think that's maybe why I didn't see too many either.
Nah, but for Endgame, it was just on my timeline. One of the spoilers I got.
I think
And
I got that too, maybe.
Yeah, it was nothing like that for Spider-Man.
Yeah, I got one single spoiler, like I said, when we were driving up. I got one spoiler, and that was
To the
it.
movies?
And I was lucky. To this movie.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
No, not driving towards the movie. It was like the day before.
Oh,
He told us while we were heading towards the movie that he got a spoiler.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cyber, I muted everything that you can think of about Spider-Man. And I went, none of this. And one still snuck through.
Mm-hmm.
Because the people that actually want to spoil Spider-Man and these types of things aren't just going to have straight up just Spider-Man. They're probably going to put Spider with like a exclamation point for the eye or something.
It was just a picture.
Yeah.
It was just a single picture. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no words. I'm like, well, motherfucker.
Why do people spoiler? They find enjoyment out of sucking joy out of other people.
Correct.
There was a really, really old video when I think it was the 6th Harry Potter book
It absolutely was the 6. I know which one you were talking about.
And they got the book early, and the people were lining up, and they just rolled by and just like, page whatever, Snape kills Dumbledore, and then they just drove away.
Wow.
That's just what people do.
And then I think the video itself was showcased on a website that they bought, which was snakekillsdumbledore.com.
No. Or no, sorry. Never mind. It was because I'm like, but Rooster Teeth claimed a domain name with that, but it was straight Snape kills gay Dumbledore.com is what they got. Before we get into our thoughts on Spider-Man, more thoughts. I hadn't said anything. Your weekly reminder that Black Lives Matter, stop Asian hate, get your vaccines/boosters, and keep wearing your goddamn masks. Cases are going up again. Omicron.
And they shall continue to do so, sir.
Absolutely.
Correct. But yeah, in terms of Spider-Man No Way Home, it's I'm basically right at the same spot as you. I'm just going back and forth in my head whether it is third or second in my head.
Nah,
first.
It's not gonna go above Spider-Verse, and it's not gonna go above 2.
It's 2 and No Way Home are the ones that are going back and forth in my head right now. I'm gonna have to rewatch both again before I can
Definitely rewatch 2, because 2 is a very good movie on top of being a very good Spider-Man movie.
Yes, agreed. So yeah, I just and
I can't really say that for No Way Home. It feels like a really good superhero movie, but if it was just a movie, I don't know if I would connect as well as I did for Spider-Man 2.
I guess does the fact that it's, it definitely leans on its previous outings of Tom Holland's Spider-Man as well. Does that kind of detract? Not like
It's more so that
in comparison to Spidey 2.
there's not as much downtime and just like thinking about things.
Yeah.
Like once the ball starts rolling, it's just rolling. And there's gonna be times where it slows down a little bit, but for the most part, it's just rolling. I would have loved more scenes of people just sitting down and talking and interacting with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a lot of that in Spider-Man 2, where it's just, hey, we're talking.
Yeah.
My biggest
there's no
issue-
Peter fumbling with a broom closet.
Yeah, stuff like that. But my issue is where I'm because my mind is on the 3 as well. Mine is just like I don't care about the Ned, Peter, MJ stuff as much as I care about anything else. And they just keep cutting back to that. I'm like, no. All that.
All the rest of everything else.
I understand that. But yeah, Spider-Man 2, before this movie, Spider-Man 2, I think was all of us was like our... I think Spider-Verse, for most of us, is our first, and then Spider-Man 2 is our number 2 out of all Spider-Man movies.
Nope. Spider-Man 2, the inverse.
Oh, you're flip-flopped. Okay.
Oh, yeah, no. Spider-Man 2, number 1.
Okay.
Verse number 2.
Spider-Verse is my number 1.
Salesforce. It was.
Oh, yeah, I know. I got you. Spider-Verse is it's an acceptable answer for the number 1 Spider-Man movie.
Yeah. I feel like most people, besides my one friend, which we already went over that list, I think it's like one of those 2 movies would be your number 1 or number 2. But yeah.
I cannot believe the people slandering 2. Just like, it's only good for the nostalgia.
No.
I cannot believe the slander I was hearing in my Facebook.
No. Having rewatched it recently. No.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie. Good villain.
I feel like it's not a good movie if you watch Marvel movies now. Because if what you're expecting out of a superhero movie is the Marvel formula, No Way Home hits that Marvel formula fantastically.
Oh, yes.
It's everybody's peppy and up, and there's constant one-liners and constant high energy and blah, blah, blah. But the Spider-Man 2 is just like, it's really cruel at times.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fantastic where Peter's in the middle of a room and Harry just slaps the shit out of him like, hey, brother, huh?
Yeah.
She's like, wow, this is all types of stuff. Little old Aunt Major's like, well, they said I could get 200 with a toaster, and it's just like, no, with a new account you can. It's I want
her
more stuff
struggling
like
with
that.
just her struggling with loans in general, and then losing the house.
Dude.
Like,
Sorry, the $20 scene at the birthday party is too powerful. Too powerful.
mm-hmm.
And I'm just that little scene after seeing a last warning from a bank and foreclosure stuff, and she gives that last little $20. That hits harder than anything in these trilogy, in the new trilogy.
I would say there's even another scene that hits harder.
What hits harder than that?
No. I'm just not necessarily harder, but just
Spoilers.
in terms of the new trilogy, when he tells her about him seeing Ben, and she just gets up and walks away, says nothing.
Yeah, that was awful too. It's powerful stuff. Spider-Man 2 is amazing.
Yes, very good movie. But yeah, I think next week, I think that's when the spoiler lid comes off, because I don't know if Ralph will have seen it or not, but yeah. For now, very good movie. I will probably see it again once it's like at the end of its film theatrical run. Oh, I forgot. Okay. I had 2 of the most chatty motherfuckers sitting next to me. One, I purposely placed myself, tried to try and get away from people, on an edge. One seat from the aisle. And then right before I went to the theater, I saw that there was a space to my right, and then the 2 more seats got taken. I'm like, okay, that's fine. There's a space between me. These people,
Hyenas.
not only sat in the wrong seats, so they were sitting right next to me, so I'm already like stressed out from that just because COVID.
Bro, I was leaning heavy into DA because I had a dude sitting next to me.
And they just would not stop talking
Oh,
the whole damn movie.
Welcome. Hey, remember when you were like, I never had a real bad experience?
Yeah, this is the first one.
They just take them out the theater. Yeah, welcome to the family.
I was. There's some specific things I want to say, but they'd be spoilers. But I'll talk about it after the cast to you guys. But
we got some kids.
Kids
but
are
they
fine.
weren't like super annoying. You know, they're gonna be kids. They're gonna be exciting. And then we got one woo.
And it's not anywhere that you would expect it to be.
No, there's a place Mike would expect.
Yeah,
it to
these
be.
were grown ass men that were sitting next to me, and it's
No,
just
as soon as they sat down, why didn't you be like, that seat's my friend's coming and they're going to be a little bit late, knowing that it is not their
because
correct
I don't
seat.
like talking to people. Would you?
Same. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I had to kick people out of our seat here.
Yeah, it's just that's not my thing. Yeah, people forgot about
Well,
theater
hey.
etiquette.
Hey, Mike, whoops. Now you got a bad experience.
True.
That 1 minute of uncomfortable talking to somebody, now you got a full 2.5 hours of a bad experience.
That you could have saved.
Sure. Oh yeah, that's...
Or you could have just hopped up and did what I did and just snitched.
Mr. Theater Man,
Hashtag
they're
snitching.
being loud.
That's right.
Big snitch energy.
Handle my business, please.
Oh boy.
Did you see on the right of you, on the very, very right, like the last 3 seats, I think it was the last 2 seats, somebody was sitting there, somebody else came, and then they got up and went to the front row where their seats actually were.
Wow.
Wow.
They were just like, nobody's here. These seats are open. Hey, yo, those are our seats. Right to the front. The very front. I'm like, oh, man. Go home.
Yeah, right.
Or just stand up. I'd stand or sit in the aisle or something.
Last time we saw 10:30, it was almost completely empty. Why not just wait that 30 minutes? You must have been on the tightest of schedules. Oh yeah, dude, he was
Oh,
snitching
yeah,
heavy.
big snitch. I don't care.
It was for the Broly movie. He was just like,
Because
hey.
them months were annoying.
Well, no,
I'm
and not
sitting
even
there
not even the Super Broly movie. It was the re-release of the Dragon Ball Z one.
Yeah.
Right. Because
And
they
I'm
were
like, yo.
shouting abridged quotes.
Team 4-star stuff.
Yeah.
And they were out of there.
But yeah, I find it funny too. So I went to the Cinemark that's like 5 minutes from my house. And one of the things that they show before the movies is like, do you really want to watch a movie on a screen this big? And it's like, they, have like a little square of a screen of, like a 60-inch TV. And then they zoom in. It's like, these movies deserve to be seen on a true theater experience. It's like, yeah, but then I don't get these annoying assholes at my house.
Take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
Shut up, Mike.
The movie guy answers back. Tough shit, Noak. What?
No. Targeted marketing.
But yes, spoilers will be next week. In terms of Spider-Man No Way Home, let's see, I just copied the news article headline. No Way Home has swung to a record-breaking $253 million domestic weekend box office debut. I don't know what record it's breaking, maybe quarantine movies. It earned another $334.2 million internationally to claim $587.2 million. So half a bill in an opening weekend in the quarantine era. So pandemic era, I guess.
Pandemic era, yeah, because quarantine dead, yo.
Yeah.
We're done with it.
So yes, not too shabby.
It's I kind of wish it would have came out to TVs so people could just watch it at home, so they wouldn't have that hype factor, so they could properly think on the thing they just watched instead of just absorbing the hype.
Yeah. Also, I will say, for those that do go and see it later, just because I've seen people complaining about this, and this is just, again, bad theater etiquette as well. Before you start gushing about the movie that you see, wait till you're outside the theater and, like, away from people.
No, people don't care. They will do that all up and down the street, and that's why when I walk into a movie theater by myself, headphones on.
You can't trust the people around you, so I'll trust myself. Noise canceling headphones. Thank you.
And if I'm with somebody, hey, we are talking, and I'm talking in such a way that I am absorbed in the conversation, so I'm
make
not
sure there are no
around
gaps
me.
in noise.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
Good luck Matrix dodging until Wednesday, Gavin.
Yeah. And then the other thing, at least to come out of the movies, is Tom Holland is going to be taking a break from acting, which good for him, because he has not stopped since he started playing Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's been in like 40 things with more coming.
He's just been going and going, so now he just wants to relax a little bit. Mentioned starting a family. Who knows if it's with his MJ? Which I didn't realize that every single Spider-Man actor has actually dated their romantic counterpart at one point.
I mean, it's a thing that happens with movies. You're on the set 8-10 hours a day, just chilling.
You're both single.
You're supposed to be romantically involved anyway, so naturally it's just like, oh, what are you doing after this? Let's go grab a bite. All right, sure. And then more stuff happens, and it's just like, it is what it is.
Is interesting though. Witcher season 2 is out yet. Haven't watched it yet. I know Ralph was like super eager to watch it this weekend, so I'll probably get to talk with him about it next week. Just other
have
stuff.
fun with that. Have fun with that.
Yeah.
Oh, are you getting your best and worst of 2021 ready?
Oh, actually, I did want to mention that. I haven't started yet, but it doesn't usually take me that long. So yes, sometime in January, we will be doing our best and worst of 2021. If you guys haven't started doing it, which since you mentioned it, I'm assuming you guys have already started doing it. We'll have to remind Ralph.
It is killing me.
Really?
It is literally killing. Because I'm watching a bunch of movies, good and bad, and these bad movies are horrendous.
Oh wow.
And I'm dying.
Found
some great TV shows.
Okay.
Good albums. I got some music. I got some manga. I got a bunch of...
Music was good this year for me as well. Very good.
It's just these movies. I don't know what happened.
It's like pandemic theater or pandemic filming.
It's like because there's no theater. They did we're on the periphery of this would be in a movie theater like in February, but instead it's coming to Netflix. And also, it's like a thin line between just a Netflix movie and this is fourth film.
Yeah.
Like I'm not enjoying this. I was supposed to watch Candyman today, but I'm worn out. Oh yeah, I got into an argument with somebody about black excellence in Candyman. Or it wasn't black excellence, it was black empowerment. So I'm just like, yeah, I gotta watch it. Otherwise I can't really have an argument.
Interesting.
Oh dude, DA, he just sent me one picture. Oh, and DA, he watched the movie I'm not gonna watch, which he said is the worst movie of the year.
Wasn't that Cruella?
No.
Okay.
Oh, Cruella might not even be bottom 3.
It was.
Okay.
Did you watch it?
Not yet.
Oh.
I was watching Candyman and Cruella back to back.
But then you cowered it out.
I'm tired.
That's not an excuse. It's a reason.
Hey, what happened to your stream this week?
We were out.
Oh, okay. That's not
Couldn't
an
be
excuse.
helped.
It's not
Couldn't be helped. We were out.
You could have just watched Smash with me and called that a DA December stream. You could have.
We're not cowards, Triton. No, we are cowards, but we're cowards in
Selective cowards.
selective ways. What a great way to put it. I'll eat dude. Today I was gonna eat bison. Today,
Okay.
but parking was $40, and we were like, no, sir.
Like what? Downtown? For what?
Yes,
Ew.
Lions game. Lions game.
Oh, okay.
It's usually $5.
Still gross, but an understandable gross.
Yeah, no, $40. I was just like, woof. But I was gonna eat a bison burger today.
Okay.
Y'all think I'm playing when I say I want beefalo?
I want beef.
I want it.
I kind of wanted to.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Get into that beefalo. Hashtag beefalo.
There's definitely a lot of beast that I want to try. That
What a weird one to put.
yeah. I mean, like I know, like I don't know
I just
where. I
need
remember
more
talking to my
succulent creatures in
yeah.
me.
But I know my sister a while ago tried alligator. I'm guessing in Florida, but I don't remember where exactly.
More than likely Florida.
Yeah,
That's where I had frog legs.
and she actually liked it. I've smashed another stream to Buzz with one of his patented awkward as hell pop-offs. But yeah, I mean, he had alligator, or I guess croc as well. I don't know if they taste similar or different. And just various other, again, beasts.
Yeah, I want to do coon. I want to do alligator. I want to do octopus. I want to do squid. I want to do.
You've never had calamari?
Nope, never.
That is such a simple thing to try. It's at like every other restaurant.
Where am I gonna try calamari in Detroit?
There are chain restaurants that have calamari.
Yeah, name it.
I mean, give me like 5 minutes.
The fact that you came off Dome means
Well, yeah,
it's
but
probably
it's-
some regional bullshit.
No, it's just like it's at restaurants everywhere, like
You can
Ruby
go downtown
Tuesdays
to
or
the
something.
riverfront.
To the what?
To the riverfront.
I don't trust riverfront food.
It's the Rand Center.
Yeah, that's the point.
I worked there for
Yeah, that's the point.
some 10 years.
What-
I barely have AIDS.
Like the HIV is in transition into AIDS, but I'm barely.
I'm in remission.
I want some Indian. I haven't had Indian in forever. Except that curry I made, which was mwah.
Yeah, there's plenty of Indian places around here. I feel like any tech city you're gonna have that, just because it's where a lot of Indian families will move to for jobs and kind of spread out from there.
Okay, so like, what is a white person food?
Bologna?
No way. I feel like that's black people stuff.
No. Like, I feel like I've always heard the joke of like bologna sandwich for like white construction workers.
I mean, yeah, it's like a working class, not underprivileged, but in that area people.
And I guess too, like you're like white people is very broad, just because like, you know, Italian people are technically white, and you'd like pasta, what have you, and like the different
okay,
Euro
honestly,
countries, but like American, like cheeseburger, like I don't know.
do Italians even like pasta?
I would assume.
Or is it just what it came from? Because like, where did burgers come from? Are they American thing?
I believe burgers originated in the America.
Okay,
Let's see.
I'm certain
Hamburger.
there are many places in America that do not like burgers.
United States and
Bologna
Germany.
cheeseburger? That sounds awful.
Origins for hamburgers are the United States and Germany.
Oh, Germany got it.
Germany, really? That's interesting.
You just assume bratwurst over there.
Yeah, trying to assume the same thing. Bologna cheeseburger. It's bologna and cheese. Bologna and cheese sandwich.
Again, that's something black people eat a lot.
But if you would have to give it to a certain race, it would be them, probably.
Because, like, I mean, white people eat fried chicken all the time, too, but, you know.
But you know.
Oh, boy. All right, let's move on with news. In the Marvel front, Hawkeye. So, a little bit of spoilers for Hawkeye. In the last little bit of this episode, we, as was rumored in a picture, Vincent D'Onofrio, I can never remember his last name, shows up as Kingpin.
Good man. Episode 5 too.
Yep. And dude, the poster that he posted, the When I Was a Boy poster, that is a sick looking poster. I would honestly hang that up.
Yeah, I'm running out of poster space. I gotta take some of these down.
People have been very chill about the Spider-Man stuff. They were not about that.
Really?
No, they weren't.
As in, like, keeping it under wraps or spoiling it?
No, as soon as it happened, it was just like, yo, Kingpin.
Oh, okay. yeah. So yeah, we'll be seeing more of that coming up. It is only 6 episodes. I forgot about that. Shit. So yeah, it's all gonna come to a head. Very good episode too, just in general.
Yeah, that was good.
Yelena continues to be an amazing character.
Love her.
She is awesome. I love her so
Give me
much.
Yelena, Kate. Just give me a N.
Yeah. Do you want more mac and cheese?
Oh yeah. Okay. You can't. Do not go into Spider-Man trending topics.
Oh, don't do it. Just.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's a big mistake. That is.
You're there,
Don't
Triton.
do it.
I see where Triton is now in Fire Force.
Oh, I wish I could give spoilers, but
Oh.
DA don't want them.
Hang on a second. Triton, you were quoted at 5 o'clock saying, "I'm used to this type of torture. I literally just watch anime wins." Why you complaining, Triton? You're used to this.
Uh-oh.
What's going on, Triton?
All right, moving on. Blue Beetle, which was the movie, which was originally going to be... Triton's not happy. Which was originally going to be a HBO Max exclusive movie, they have now decided it's coming out in theaters. I don't know if it's dual release, but they just said it's coming to theaters now. So, good for it, I guess, but this is just more or less prolonging the pandemic. But yeah, so that was announced.
People are gonna go out no matter what. So hey, come watch a movie.
Just go get your vaccines, for fuck's sake.
No, that's not part of the pandemic. So
There was I have a buddy who is very much into NHL hockey, and there was a replay that he showed that I just found funny, where it was like after a fight, both players are getting sent to the penalty box, and the one player, you just see him, you don't hear him, but you just see him mouth to the guy, "Hey, go get vaccinated." Just like, yeah, good on you, dude.
Chris, what are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. I should have muted that. Why is he liking this stuff? It's gonna pop up. I didn't mute it. I hit the button and it still didn't mute. Whatever. What do you?
That's why I haven't been favoring anything about it, just in case somebody following me.
Spider-Man stuff, or
Yeah.
next up, this is a weird one. Kick-Ass director Matthew Vaughn says that a reboot of the hit superhero series is on its way, and it's, quote, fucking nuts. Why?
I don't want it.
Yeah. The
I don't want
second movie I never saw, and apparently it was middling. First movie's great. Why would you reboot it?
Because they want a franchise.
Of course.
Name recognition.
Yeah.
You get that in. Bing, bang, boom. Studios are more likely to pick it up than a new franchise, unproven.
Yeah. It's just annoying.
It's trash.
Let's see. Let's try and separate. Look at movie stuff and then go into game stuff. This one's fun. Keanu Reeves is a very interesting person. So him and is it Naomi Harris? I believe is Trinity, if I'm not mistaken.
Couldn't begin to tell you.
They did a joint interview for the new Matrix movie coming out, and they asked Keanu a whole bunch of different questions. One, of course, good man Keanu. He made fun of NFTs. Good man. And then they asked him about Cyberpunk, and he unintentionally revealed CD Projekt Red fibbed a little bit, and they're like, "Yeah, Keanu's played the game." He's like, "Nah, I never played the game. I just watched someone play a little bit of like the demo." It's just like, good job there. And he was told that people were trying to mod the game in order to have sex with his character, and he's like, "That's nice. That's cool." It's just like, this man's too kind for his own good. Like Naomi Harris was like, "Dude, that's fucking weird." He's like, "No, that's really cool."
No, let him go for it.
But I just found that funny, and just Keanu again being an interesting person. A Netflix just trying to grab properties left and right. A live-action Mega Man movie is in the works by Netflix.
It's easier than One Piece.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
And
Robots.
it might even hit.
Yeah, as long as they don't
Make
go
it for kids. Make it like a Sonic movie. Sure.
as long as they don't go full tilt into the. You guys ever see the American box art for Mega Man?
That's fine. I played Street Fighter Cross Tekken. They had official box art Mega Man as a character, so
Very, very odd looking. Very, very 80s B movie looking box art. We have our first poster for the Harry Potter reunion. Rupert Grint has not aged a day. What is that man eating? That's
Let me check it out. I haven't seen it yet. I didn't even know that.
yeah, they have a poster of Hermione, Harry, and Ron at the front, and then a few of the other side characters behind them.
Oh my
Actors.
goodness.
He hasn't aged today.
That's just not fair.
It's that ginger. It's the ginger hair.
oh,
Man.
he got that me face.
And also on the Harry Potter train, we have our first trailer for Fantastic Beasts 3.
Terrible.
Whatever.
Who wants it?
Whatever.
Oh my goodness. This is Grindelwald now. Shut up. Okay? Is everybody cool? We're not asking any questions.
Yeah, Johnny Depp was trending that day on Twitter.
I cannot believe they took him off, but kept Amber Heard for Aquaman 2.
Yeah, I agree.
Like either
Big
both or
trash.
neither.
Exactly. Agreed. Let's see here. And the last thing, and I just found this humorous. So Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, they have a comic book series that's been going on for a little while now. And
It's good.
they're fighting Godzilla now. Just cuz.
It's not good.
Opinion has changed.
I shan't be reading it.
Were you reading it before?
Oh yeah, I've read the Power Ranger comic books.
Okay.
That's how I got into. That's why I was super excited for
Rita?
the Fire Red Ranger from the game, the female
okay.
one that came out. Because
Okay.
I knew who it was because I was reading the comics.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not reading this Godzilla. I don't care about giant monsters. And it's funny because I'm reading the comic book for the Power Rangers, but I don't give a shit about Godzilla.
All right.
I will never understand it ever.
That's one of those things where it's just
Over
foreign
there.
to me.
The Star Wars, I will never understand it.
I like Darth Maul superficially.
Yeah, okay, there's maybe 4 or 5 characters you can go, okay, and that's enough for a 9-film franchise that to this day must throw a con every year for?
Yep.
Where thousands of people show up?
Correct.
With nothing new coming out except some TV series?
And an amusement park.
Ooh! Does
All right. Moving on to game.
already as a Jesus.
Moving on to game stuff. Have any of you guys seen the Analog Pocket?
No.
It's so it was like something that was kickstarted, I believe, but it's basically a current Game Boy / I think Game Boy Advanced, because I think it has shoulder buttons. I don't know. I haven't looked too far into it, but apparently it's been like it's out now. It's working very, very well. So if you have a whole bunch of old Game Boy games that you've been hanging on to and your Game Boy is broken or whatever, this can be the substitute and work super well. It can HDMI out, so you can do streaming and stuff with it too. Apparently, very, very good. I'm gonna be looking into it to try and maybe play some.
This is just for like the nostalgia thing of I'm playing my old thing instead of just going. No, I just want to play on my TV and chill. And
why couldn't you could just get a Steam Deck and like emulate a Game Boy thing? Yeah,
or you can just get it on your phone. There's many things that you can do, but people just
they want to feel a Game Boy in their hand.
I mean, there's some games that haven't been ported though, and if people still have those games and
I said an
device not to play it,
emulator.
if they don't want to emulate.
See, okay, but you want to buy a $200 Game Boy in your hand?
this is a specific use thing
Sure.
instead of just emulation.
Yeah, this is purely just for people that like I want to play a Game Boy in my hand. Hey, I got it. Hey, I'm playing my black and white copy of Pokemon Red. I am 4 again.
So it is $219
Thanks,
due
Tim.
to the industry-wide component price increases. That's
$219?
originally $199.
Even that. 200 more, you got a PS5.
Yeah, I'd have to read more into it because I know I've read briefly about it, and I know it can play Game Boy, Game Boy Advance. I think it can also do Sega Game Gear. It can do a lot.
So hate your computer.
But there's that.
I truly do not understand the want of something like this if you have the capabilities to play your games right now.
Sure. But if you don't, if it's not emulated anywhere legally,
You can emulate it yourself legally. There's card readers for like Game Boy stuff that will and people will teach you how to dump things for like $40.
that's time though. To learn that or to watch a video, like those are roadblocks for people.
So it's better to play a black and white copy on a basically one-to-one version of it as opposed to having up-res resolution, all this extra
Sometimes
because you got to spend some time.
Sometimes the emulation ports too don't work correctly. There's that too.
For Game Boy,
So yeah, there's that. There was Nintendo had an indie showcase, their Indie World showcase.
What?
What?
I'm sorry. I just read Waka's comment. It looks like we might need to do a video on Fire.
Oh no, I saw that. It's in the Discord and it's
What
it is it's people sitting down and talking.
That might be a stream there.
All right. So
that sounds terrible.
So going through, I did not watch this indie showcase. Just some of the games that were announced. Don't Starve Together. Time Lie, a stealth puzzle game controls like a media player. Ollie Ollie World.
Indie showcase of what?
Nintendo. They have their indie showcase where they'll announce new indie games and some other big ones. But the two big ones.
I ain't even know what the.
Yeah, two big ones. Sea of Stars, which was a game that was kickstarted. I actually contributed to it, and it is basically a Chrono Trigger spiritual successor. Combat, gameplay, what have you. Very much inspired by Chrono Trigger, and they got the composer from Chrono Trigger to do the music. So, super looking forward to that, and the trailer looked really good. And then the other one, and we really, 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 really need to play the first one, DA, River City Girls 2 got a trailer. It looked real good.
Looks real good.
So they have the 4 characters from the first game coming back, as well as is like 2 to 4 more.
It's just 2.
There's 2 new girls, yeah. But yeah, one of these days we'll get to it. One of these days. So we got that. Dr. Disrespect is starting his own game studio.
It being AAA is a misstep.
I would agree.
Because it's the same thing that happened with Kurt Schilling, and then he started having to sell his bloody sock.
What?
Kurt Schilling used his money to create a studio so he could make Kingdoms of Amalur.
Okay.
You do not remember the
I
story
know Kingdoms of Amalur, but what is the bloody sock? I don't know that.
Oh, yeah, no. Kurt Schilling was a baseball player, and he was well-renowned for pitching so hard and so long in the game that his foot started to bleed, and he kept pitching through it. And it's like Hall of Fame memorabilia type stuff. And he had to sell that type of and just to get his money back. Yeah, the game basically bankrupted him.
Triton, this is for you for that last comment.
Boo!
There we go.
Time to boy out. That's what we call it. You just time people out. We're real happy with that trigger.
Let's see. Ubisoft, who has been very supportive of NFTs, while their I'll say as a company, while their employees have not, tried to abate their concerns to the employees, and it didn't really work.
I mean, what can you say? Y'all worrying, but y'all worrying for nothing. All right, put some more papers.
It's the weirdest thing too, because it's just like video games themselves can be considered an art form. And there's this thing over here where people, like, there's this one artist that I follow on Twitter that has been getting his artwork stolen via NFTs now daily. And it is, like, seriously stressing him out because his shit's getting stolen. And the excuse of, oh, but it's like, you know, we just want to support the artist. Sure, commission them.
Yeah.
That's how you support them. You pay them, and then they give you the service.
Even if you're going to NFT their artwork, buy the artwork and buy a license where you own it.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to just like, all right, I'm going to download it, and then here's a link to that artist, and no.
Mm-hmm.
Gavin, I still have not seen that South Park.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good.
I hear a lot of things about what happens at Cartman.
Oh, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad.
And I'm just like, ooh.
Okay. And then the last thing that I have is a bunch of announcements for Nick All-Stars. So Hungrybox is running this little circuit where he had like a $5,000 prize pool. And on that, the developers came on the finals. They gave a couple announcements. One, crossplay is coming. So now it doesn't even matter what the heck we want to play it on. We can just play each other, which is really cool.
That's helpful for the game's longevity.
Yep. There is one more free DLC character coming, which, due to leaks, has been almost confirmed at this point to be Shredder. With more paid ones on the way. So they're still actively developing new characters. And then...
It should have just been Squidward.
Squidward is probably going to be there. Let's be real.
I'm talking about for the free ones. Just like, hey, here's the freebie. Because, you've already got 3 turtle people. And who's really rocking the turtles like that in this day and age?
Hey, Mikey's the...
He used to be. He used to be broke as fuck in the game until they patched it. Leo and April are like 2 of the best characters in the game too. And then they said more announcements are coming, and they basically all but confirmed that they are working on voice acting. They just with the amount of subtlety as Godzilla trampling through Japan, they're like, everyone, we have heard you. We have heard your voices.
If you catch my drift, we got it. All right.
So voice acting.
Everybody understand what I'm saying?
Yep. So voice acting is seemingly
maybe
coming.
if you could hear me.
And they also added, and the other thing that could potentially be thing is like, they're adding more music, but like the most requested thing has been voice acting. And they've been adding a whole bunch of stuff in recent patches. They've been actually like, even like, balancing characters with like percentages, knockback, what have you, like Smash does, but they've even changed characteristics of characters. Like Nigel probably went up like a couple spots in the tier list because they changed how his up B functions when it hits people. He actually jumps out of it now, so his recovery got like uber buffed. So now he's like way more of a threat, and they made his rest, the flick, like way stronger. Yeah, they are actively changing different things. They've added a bunch of visual improvements for like when hits happen and what have you. Like they're working hard. Like I have to give so much kudos to these devs because they are passionate and they want this game to succeed.
That's good.
So that's all I have. The other thing that I had in my head though was manga chapters. So My Hero has this chapter did something. They did something in this chapter, and it's the first thing that I have liked for My Hero in months.
Oh, Mike, let
me
hear this.
It's the dumb little joke that they do with the serious face at the end. I enjoyed it.
Serious face?
Where Deku, like they all have serious faces. Deku walks towards the equipment room. The door explodes. She lands on top of him, and he still has the serious face underneath him, underneath her.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I actually laughed at that. And I'm like, that's good. Like, it's a callback, and just like they're poking fun at the seriousness. I'm like, that is good. I like this. But that is the only good thing that's been in this manga for months.
Dude, all their faces looking so stern and like we're ready.
Cartoonish.
I almost expected for that panel that they were just going to have a blank panel with gloves. But they had Invisible Girl in the direct panel before it, and I'm just like, oh, come on.
It is just pure clown mode. 'Cause you go, for what reason should All For One be afraid of Sugar Rush? What is he going to do? Come on now. Angry Froppy. Oh no.
I've seen people on Twitter like, my God, this panel.
Yeah, I've seen. And looking at it just straight up like that, it's a good panel. But once you look at anything around it, you go, oh, this means nothing. Because he is factually, now that we know that he's just going, look, it has got about a year to go. So we're looking at about maybe 50 chapters with breaks to go. Breaks in New Year's and Golden Week and all that stuff. He is factually speed running. So now for all the people that are sitting there going, oh, I can't wait for the slow realization of Deku and Uraraka. Nope. They're just going to turn the corner and start kissing one day. Oh, I can't wait for the tail dude to get some development. No, he's going to get some development in the fight and going, Deku, I saved you. Oh, let me tell you my backstory. Oh, a fist through the chest. This is not. It's not
like if that face was like right after they had learned the news that somebody close to them had died and they were going after the villains. I could justify the face because it's just a bunch of angry people. Why even was the faces? Ayama, you're gonna do this, okay?
It's so bad.
Yeah, Triton, we are bumping it. I just liked that moment. There in a sea of filth, you can find moments. That doesn't make it good.
Yeah.
It's just that it was a moment.
It's a piece of driftwood in shark-infested water.
Yeah.
And just like, yeah, I'm still gonna get eaten, but maybe in this 3 seconds I'm alive, a boat will come.
Yep.
Cause holy,
Yeah.
that dude is Ojiro is not gonna do nothing. Momo should be doing so much more, and she's doing nothing. The f is Jiro gonna do? Y'all facing awful one.
And Shigaraki.
What is Jiro there for?
These people, it's just, oh no, these people are gonna do something. I don't believe that. You go, if that panel is the
I don't believe that.
But that panel is the 9 red scabbards and they're looking all angry. I'm like, okay, we know what they can do. We know that they're gonna do it. But Invisible Girl, oh no.
Yeah,
nothing.
Coda, animal talking dude, tentacle dude.
And even if they are gonna do something, I don't know these people, so they're just avatars. They're just people carrying out actions. And why should I care about that?
It's the ugliest, yo.
And over the Jump Fiesta thing, Horikoshi was just like, yeah, all things go to plan 1 year. And that's insane. It's not even an Oda 70% done, 60% done, whatever percent done. No, 1 year.
This is what y'all got left of me. This is it.
So just give up hope. Training straight into Shigaraki. And somebody did the math. That's like around the length of the overhaul arc.
Ew.
This is nothing. 50 chapters is nothing.
And they gotta do a lot of stuff. They gotta resolve this traitor storyline. They gotta do they gotta give everybody meaningful moments or fights, or what even were you here for?
Dabi, Himiko.
Oh yeah, the Todoroki stuff, the Todoroki family.
Like
You gotta build back up
Mirio?
the hero society now that it's crumbled.
Eri.
Yep. Like
All
what
this
becomes
stuff.
of Eri? What
Overhaul is still out there right now.
Overhaul's out there? Does Gentle come back? Like there's a lot.
50 chapters.
In 16 pages per.
He's done.
What is that? 800 pages to do all of this. He gotta start doing them Oda panels where it's just like 30 panels on a page. I just gotta cram the info in. I'm sorry, y'all.
Please get your My Hero branded magnifying glass, please. You're gonna need it.
Hey, I got some My Hero NFTs. They'll point you to the answers.
Oh, no, no.
I am just, I might just drop My Hero until it's over.
It's doable.
I've said I was waiting for that thing, but this seems like a very good stop point.
It's absolutely doable.
And if it's only going to be a year or so,
Yeah,
but dude,
at this point, like I just read all of my Jump stuff on when I read all my Jump stuff, so I wouldn't drop it. But not looking forward to it. That's easy.
It's not worth it. It's getting to the point that it's not worth the 7 minutes it takes me to read it. And I usually do it while I'm lying down in bed. As I'm lying down in bed listening to music, My Hero is not worth 7 minutes of my time. That's a long... My Hero is not worth a long...
Spy X Family is Shonen Jump, right?
Yes! Spy Family is the...
I need to read that really bad.
Please do!
really, really good.
Did you catch up in it?
No, I did not.
You know what? That's
I
fair.
got Fire Force.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
Because, dude, I swear I blinked and I was caught up on that and I'm mad.
Just like Comey.
Just like Comey. But Comey's ending too, so what the... Everything I love.
Everything I
Mike,
love.
I love.
Sweat and Soap is ending.
Oh yeah, the other thing I did is just because I wanted to see how Kira Buckland did. I forget if I talked about this last week, but I watched a little bit of part 6.
Oh, okay.
JoJo. And she's doing a fucking amazing
You don't deserve
job.
part 6. Finish part 5. You
Well, that's why I
coward.
stopped.
it's
That's
fine.
why I stopped.
No, it's fine. No, you're fine.
Finish part 5, you coward.
You're straight.
But
What
yeah,
a coward.
Kira is doing an amazing job as Jolene. I mean JoJo. Yeah. So some of the names are of the stands. Cry Dolls is like you had Gaga dolls right there.
It's so easy. But then they would go Lady Gaga. But it's not the next. She don't own Gaga. Goo Goo Gaga. It's the easiest. I would have even accepted Baby Doll.
Yeah, same here.
Cry is just really bad.
And then was it Pale Snake's all right in terms of white.
I can rock with a Pale Snake.
Yeah.
I would have preferred something else, but I could rock with a Pale Snake.
Yeah. Yeah, horror
They're
coach.
not even trying with Foo Fighters.
What was Foo Fighters?
Just FF.
They're not even trying.
Oh.
I absolutely hate stickers for Hermes.
That doesn't even.
Should be kiss or smack.
Oh.
Kiss is just a word.
Okay,
Kiss
never mind.
is just a word.
Yeah.
But again, and then they post like a virgin. Like, what are we doing? Filthy Acts at a reasonable price is fire. And I will not hear any slander against it.
Is that Dirty Deeds done
I say
dirt
that
cheap? Is that what that is?
Yes.
Okay.
Filthy Acts at a reasonable price is great. Just Filthy Acts is great.
Filthy Axe is great, but the whole thing is not.
But he never says Dirty Deeds, or he doesn't say it enough times for it to matter.
Just have it be D4C, and we're off to the races.
Filthy Acts. Just screaming Filthy Axes. I'm sorry, I would prefer that over D4C. That's just me though. Smooch. I would have taken Smooch. But again, Smack is perfect because she pulls it apart, and when she does it smacks back together, and it's a kiss on it. Smack is literally perfect.
The other thing that I forgot too, we got a trailer for the 1,000-Year Blood War. I forgot about that. That was only like today, right?
Mothers are bumping his bleach.
Absolutely.
It's shiny.
It's real.
It's
real.
real shiny. I don't understand why.
Shiny. It's got that aesthetic out the world.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks fine, but
I mean, the fact that like they don't have to do oh my god, filler or anything. They can just animate the manga as they see fit. Like they can pick and choose where they have the awesome animation and stuff. So
yeah, and they can do a good 36 episodes, 39 episodes, and be out.
Yeah. So
We'll
I
see.
feel like it's in terms of animation, people are gonna get what they want, for sure.
But in terms of story,
well, you'd have to fix the 1,000-Year Blood War, and you can't.
oh, Kubo's gonna try.
When you have I see all possible futures,
Oh, dude,
you just can't.
Box powers are just so ridiculous. Oh, dude, you know they're gonna jizz over that Yamato fight or Yamamoto, whatever. The giant, dude. We're gonna get so many clips on Twitter of this.
Yep. All right.
Gavin, where are you at? Don't tell me you're still in Waco Mundo. There's so much greatness left for you. At least get to in Full Bring. At least finish up Full Bring. Full Bring is legit like 14 chapters.
Yeah, it's not long. But
yeah, get
it's
through full bring, and then you can talk, and then you can join us.
Well, not
in
long.
the
The amount of suckage that was condensed in those 14 chapters is quite astounding.
And there's so much. The thing I hate about it the most is there's so much promise to it.
Mm-hmm.
The dude that makes people forget would have been a great main villain, and their JoJo-like abilities with all these conditions and stuff could have been a great jumping off point to a new power system in Bleach, and then bring back the old one later. Nah, let's go.
Yep. Get him back.
Gavin.
Get him back.
Oh no. Oh, dude. He
luck.
is going at a slog's pace.
Good luck. That's all I gotta say. All right. So with that, I'm out of stuff to talk about.
30
So
facts about the Matrix.
okay.
I'm gonna go 4 since it's the 4th Matrix movie.
21.
Gavin says 11.
4.
Boy.
The green code in the Matrix was actually created from the symbols in the code designer's wife's sushi cookbook. So,
Wow.
yeah, this is where it led to. Japanese fire symbols trailed down from the computer like digital rain, and
Interesting.
yeah, it's just sushi.
Wow. Okay.
You can imagine,
That's
like,
kind of lame.
if it is, that's what it spells. Like, you Japanese people are reading the movie, they're like, spring roll?
Oh, I know. Oh, wait.
Gentrification.
Wasabi sauce?
Seaweed wrap? Get a better fact. All right. Any other
Man, we
ones?
trying to be out of here. Mom's tired.
All right, fine. So,
We give y'all endless entertainment. Endless. Yeah, y'all just got a 3-hour Dritch stream. What the
speaking of that, as soon as this stream ends, I will be restarting to watch Smash. So if anyone wants to watch some more competitive Smash for Smash World Tour, I'll be finishing up that stream there.
1,000-year in tournament.
Yep. I think did Ralph say he is not gonna be here?
Didn't let us know.
No, he said something during Back for Blood. I don't remember. I
He
forget.
said it was gonna be here this Sunday.
This Sunday, yeah, definitely not being here. I forget. We'll see if he's here. But
We'll see if we're here.
true. It'll be the day after Christmas. I'm gonna try to get back here, but obviously it depends on everybody else's schedules too. So potentially see you guys next week. Thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. Have a happy holidays. Bye bye.
Yeah.